Yo,
Yo, Mickey, what's the word? Salute, man.
Snoopy.
what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Going on? What's up, little man?
Hey, what's up, little man?
So,
So first and foremost, Mickey, it's an honor to even have you on a platform all about the hustle, episode 5. It's a privilege, man, for real.
thank you for having me. I appreciate it. The honor's all mine. Trust
So,
me.
like, where did it all start for, like, Mickey Factz? Where did the name come from? Like, where did everything start from?
So everything started from Big Daddy Kane. Hearing
Oh,
him, on Ain't No Half Stepping, and
Yeah.
then from there, I got into hip hop from that standpoint, right? And then I also started to write down big pun, Bone Thugs and Harmony lyrics. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody from Ohio. I see you, Danica. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be able to recite Bone Thug lyrics. So I wrote all of those lyrics down, and that's how I'm able to kind of flow the way I'm flowing. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro.
Um, so I was reciting them joints, and then from there, I was renegade battling in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying, and putting out projects and songs, and then I changed my name to Mickey Factz. Mickey comes from Natural Born Killers,
Okay.
Mickey and Mallory, and then Factz is all I like to talk about, and the Z
Right.
is just to be stylish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Right.
really got a good explanation for that, too.
Yo, well
That was
said
dope.
too.
That was dope. That was dope as a word.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna jump around a little bit too. How did the two freshman covers? How did that come about?
Okay,
You
so
you
I
want
was
both
only
of them?
no, I was only on one freshman cover. I was only on one. I was on the one with Wale and all of them. So
Okay.
I was on that cover. They reached out to me. I was the second person they reached out to. The first person they reached out to was Wale. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And at that time, I was the first person kind of, what I mean, putting out a song every week. And that
Right.
was something that nobody was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just recap on who was on that project. It was the Cool Kids, Drake, Travis from the Gym Class Heroes. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Like, Ye, I had Ye on a joint. I had
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo on a joint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was I
Big
was
name.
I was putting together classics. You know what I mean? In 2008, and I was dropping these songs once a week before anybody was doing songs. Crooked I was doing freestyles. I was doing
Mm-hmm.
songs once a
Yeah.
week for free. So that came from me. You know what I
It was
mean?
on your
That's how.
Soldier Boy shit, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
They did
That's
it
where it came
first.
from. It came from
Real.
me. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
dope.
what's up, Vicky, man. Shout out
Um,
to you, man.
Thank you.
um, I thought I seen you on like one before that. It was you, some guy named like Astor Roth. It was like a
Yeah,
white
that's the one.
boy.
It's the
Oh,
same
that's the
cover.
one
That's the
with
same
with
cover.
Wale
Yeah,
on there.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't see Wale. That's
yeah. It's the
word.
same cover.
Work. I gotta rewatch that joint again. That was
It's,
dope.
it's
And
all good.
yo, you said some Spider-Man bar in that freestyle that I
Yeah,
posted today.
yeah,
Yo,
Oh
yeah,
that
yeah,
yeah.
he
joint
said
blew my mind, bro. Yo,
he said
that,
Tom and the Spider. They thought it was Peter Parker. Peter,
oh,
what he
yo,
said? Yo, it was crazy. But
yeah,
Mickey,
I said,
Mickey
what
always
I
had,
forgot. I forgot what I
always
said.
had.
I forgot what I said on that joint, but it was like in
They
Vegas.
see
I
me in
had
the Spider.
In Vegas. I had the Ferrari next to a Chrysler. Shorty said, "I think that's Peter Parker up in the
yeah, he
Spider."
went
Spider,
crazy.
yeah, that's how you see. Yo,
Word.
fire,
What's up, Lindsay? How you doing, Queen?
fire. Hey Mickey, I want to know, man, like, how was that transition, like, from the battle rap, like the music, like, what was first? What came first, the battle rap or the music for you?
Uh, I was battling first in school. You know what I mean? And it was always the rawness of it, right? Like that came first. And then I started to make music in like 99, 2000. And
Okay,
then I was still battling back and forth. But back then, like battling wasn't what it is today. And it was looked down upon, really. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had to kind of change my whole name. I remember when I changed my name,
okay,
Rex and them was like, what happened to Renegade? And I'm like, yo, man,
yeah,
I had to switch up.
had to
And
switch it up.
me switching up
Right.
enabled me to be where I am today. So I'm glad I switched up. Shout out to the people that stayed with the culture, though. The culture did continue to blow and grow.
Yeah,
So I'm grateful for that. But I had to switch up for me. You know what I mean?
yeah, smart move, smart move.
Thank you, brother.
In the midst of that, do you have um like a off-camera battle with like somebody who would be like familiar from back in the day, besides like the high school, like I mean, I'm rapping in school and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, me and Shells. You know, I know y'all know
So
Shells.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Me and
dope.
Shells. We
I didn't
battled
know
on
that.
42nd. We battled on 42nd Street.
Okay.
Um, it's a couple other cats like from Houston, like a cat named Foulmouth, Rob G. I battled Rob G. I got that on tape actually.
Mm.
Um, and I think that me and Clips almost battled. We was this close.
Almost.
So how
Me and
did you and
Clips.
Shells go?
I mean, you know, we ain't got no footage, so I'm not gonna throw my man under the bus. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? So only thing
And
I
they
can
said he
say
got
is
my
that
man Jay Mills out in Puerto Rico or something like that. It was like a
yeah,
tournament, and he got my man Jay
Uh,
Mills up out of there. They said,
yeah, he
but
got he got Mills up out he got Mills out of there. I mean, listen, you know, Shells is my man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So we ain't got no footage, so I can't just be
I
like, oh, I
definitely
cooked
dig it.
him. You know what I'm
I
saying? It's
definitely
like
dig it.
we just had a good one. You know what I mean?
Definitely dig it.
so since the beginning, since you when you entered the industry and all that, like what's the do's and don'ts that you could tell everybody? Like what's the deals, the business? Now, I mean, 'cause I know you learned a lot from the beginning to now. Know what I'm
Well, yeah.
saying?
I'm gonna give y'all a couple, not a lot, because I still got a school, you know, where we teach the do's and the
Right.
don'ts, and we go through all of that. But
Okay.
you know, one thing that I will leave you guys with, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, I remember I had a show, sold out show at SOBs. And for those that don't know about SOBs, it's in New York City, and across the street is a McDonald's. I walk
Right.
into McDonald's after sound check, and LL Cool J is in there. And I
Okay.
walk up to LL and I'm like, yo, L, what's up, man? Yo, man, I'm a new artist coming up. I just sold out SOBs. I'm performing tonight. Do you have any advice for me? And he was like, yeah, hold on. So he orders his food. He comes back to me and he goes, yo, my advice that I have for you, Mickey, don't follow your heart, don't follow your mind when it comes to decisions. Follow your gut, your inner spirit. And I was like, man, what does that mean? He was like, yo, if you follow your mind, if something goes wrong, you're gonna think about that for the rest of your life. If you follow your heart, if something go wrong, you're gonna be emotionally invested in that bad decision for the rest of your life. But if you go with it from in your gut and your spirit, no matter if it go right or wrong, you're gonna be good with that decision for the rest of your life. He said,
Uh,
use that not only in the music industry, but just in life in general.
life in
Always go
general,
with your
yeah,
gut.
like, definitely. That's some
That was
gems right
dope.
there.
Yeah, that was dope. Um, on your Funk Flex freestyle, I heard like a little line that I wanted to hear like a little more about, where like you said something about they tried to set us up as youngins with a credit card, or like,
Yes.
or can you like kind of explain that just like a little more?
Yeah, man. You know, when we kids, man, as soon as you turn 18, you know, our first of all, our information is public knowledge. And the moment we turn 18, all of that, all of that information goes to these people. You know what I mean? And when it goes to these people, they know what to do. They know who to look for. You know what I'm saying? And when they do that, right, you're put in a position where you have to, you know, be careful because, you know, you looking, right? You looking to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right.
like as somebody, you know, they're gonna send you a credit card, especially if you're in college, 18, 19 years old. They want your money. And they know, you know, we're too young. We didn't have any information on this stuff. So they coming in to get the money from us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a nasty game. And they know because we young, we impulsive. We're gonna go and buy clothes. We're gonna try to get a car. We're gonna try to
Mhm.
do crazy dinners, hotels, whatever, trips, not knowing what the card really means and how it affects us in the long run. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I felt that I needed to do that. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I gotta do something for the people. You know what I mean? In that capacity, because if it's not me, who else? Who else is it gonna be?
That's facts. That's facts, man. That's dope.
Mickey
Um,
talking facts. Well said.
and we
Thank you.
have um, it's a comment. I'm from the from my fans. It said, how did the Super Friends rap cipher come about?
Yo, the Super Friends thing, man. Let me tell y'all something about that, man. Super Friends came out because my man Print, he wanted me to be on his album as a skit. He was like, yo, rap as a super friend on a skit. And I said, okay. And it was only supposed to be me. Next thing you know, the song come out and it's mad people on there and they rapping like a superhero. I really wasn't rapping like the Silver Surfer, not the whole time, but there was dudes rapping like their comic counterpart and they didn't tell me. So like that's how that really happened in that capacity, man. It's interesting how it happened, but you know, I'm grateful that it did happen because people love that song. You know what I mean?
Right. You got a lot of songs of Mickey, man. You freestyle, like you
Yo,
got
he got a
content for
song without
days.
using I'm the letter A, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Yo,
Amazing. That's
that's
amazing.
crazy,
Like
yo.
that's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank
Without
you.
using
Thank
the
you.
letter A, bro. That's
How
crazy.
you and Royce the 5'9",
That's what I
you
was
know,
gonna
all
say.
them guys. How y'all guys get so tight like that? All lyrical monsters, like
I mean, you know, as a MC coming up, you know, you study the greats. You study the Eminems, you study the Royces, you study the Redmans, you study the Buttons, you know, you study the people that, you know, were great when they were on the rise as I'm coming up, you know what I mean? And I always hold them in a high regard. And once I started to move in that space where people was respecting what I was doing, they saw what I was doing and reciprocated that love. So it's always been a level of high reverence and respect for these MCs. And yeah, that's how we got cool in that capacity. You know what I mean?
so
That's what I was gonna say, because I ain't gonna jump into that or like nothing like that. But like what I did want to like tell you though about that was because I had seen the live like when it first happened and then I rewatched it. But like I I totally agree with like everything you were saying and doing. And then that showed like your true character. That made you like all the way 100 in like my eyes. Because like everything that like you were speaking to him and like saying was the same thing that I like seen and like I was thinking like so it just like now I mean just know you was right for that though. Like everything
Thank
that
you.
like you did, everything how like it played out, you was like absolutely right. Like you was
Yeah.
absolutely right for that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, what happened happened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I look at it as a learning experience, right? And you know, I feel like, you know, there was an artistic relationship that was lost in that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Royce, we don't really communicate like we used to, you know.
mm,
But for me, you know, it's always a high level of respect for
Always.
people that do this art form, right? Because it's still hip hop. And you know, nobody got beat up off of it. Nobody got into violence off of it. You know, it was just words over beats, and you know,
Yeah, that's
hopefully
why
one
I didn't
day.
want to jump like too deep like into it, but I just felt like
respectfully.
you was 100% like right for everything for like all your reactions and the way that like you went about stuff. I think like any real man would have went about it that same way. Like you know what I mean? But um Thomas stepping away.
That Rayford that's what I thought.
Yeah, that don't I think that's like
I don't
top
want to say
five
though
like
too
all
much, but
time
yeah,
type.
all time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Wow,
top five.
thank you,
Um,
man.
Old
I
school black
appreciate
M&M's kind of shady, right? Yeah, yo, come on, man, chill out, man, chill,
that.
man.
Damn,
uh,
man,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I love that track. The whole 6 minutes is dope,
alright,
man. I love it.
Thank you.
so on this part right here, we got like a little trivia. Um, you just answer off the fly.
Yeah, you know
All
me.
right,
I'm quick with it.
all right, let's go. A Notorious or All Eyes on Me,
Notorious.
or Eight
Oh,
Mile, or Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get rich or die trying.
Mm. Belly or Juice.
Juiced.
Mm. Dead Presidents or American Gangster.
Dead presidents.
Remy Ma or Cardi B.
Remy Ma.
Mm.
What?
Mary J. Blige or Jennifer Lopez?
Mary J.
Fat Joe or Big Pun?
Big Pun.
Mm. That's dope.
I'm
That's
quick
dope.
with it. I told you I'm quick
That
with it.
that's
See?
Okay,
See,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
That's
no, that
it.
was dope. That was dope, man. Yo, Mickey, man, we're not gonna keep you too long. Um, um, we're gonna let you get set up right, but we definitely appreciate you for even coming on here, bro. It's an honor. All
Right,
about the
man.
hustle,
Appreciate
episode
you,
5,
man.
man. Mickey Factz.
Yeah, definitely, man. All about the hustle, man. Appreciate you guys for having me up. And like I said, if y'all need me to pull back up, just let me know. You know, I know we had to cut it short because I got to teach class. You know, I got to get set
Sir.
up for that. But, you know, whenever y'all need me back, you know, just let me know. I'm pulling back up. You know what I
Yeah, that's
mean?
dope, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, real
Appreciate
quick
that for sure.
before you head out, just gonna let everybody know what you got going on. They probably don't know what you mean when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say that.
yes. So right now, you know, I opened up my own school for lyricism. You know what I'm saying? It's called Pendulum Inc. And, you know, we teach lyricism, right? We teach how to flow on beat. We teach all of the crazy techniques, chain punching, reverse
Mm.
punch lines, quadruple entendres. We teach all of that stuff. Along with, we got a battle rap class that once a month that Chilla Jones teaches. We got a content creation class, how to create content with my professor Cam. And we also have a money class that I teach. You know what I'm saying? We teach how to monetize on your social media platforms and the music business in general, contracts, getting into ghostwriting, getting your
That's
songs
dope.
into television shows and things like that, going over contracts, all of these different things that we do here at Pendulum Inc. And once a month, we have an MC pull up. So last month, we had Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang Clan. He pulled up and he taught, you know, his technique and how he goes about putting his stuff together. This month we got Fonte from Little Brother pulling up. It's gonna be crazy. It's one of these. This is something that's never been done before. You know, I'm trying my best to push the culture forward. If you're interested, go to my website penduluminc.com. Sign up. You know, have a question, have a Q&A with me and my faculty, and you know we'll see if you fit right for the school. You know what I mean?
Sorry,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
That's
Follow
dope.
Mickey, man.
Yo,
The
one
rappers
more
out
question
there.
for you, go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
Absolutely.
one person that you didn't work with in the industry that if you could you would, who would it be?
Common.
Dope. All right, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. You see
Word.
how quick with it I
Yo,
Yeah,
get
yo,
right
we
to
word.
right
it.
to
Wow,
it.
word.
Get right
We
to it,
appreciate you,
boy.
man.
Yes,
All right, bro.
sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man. You and your
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all be good.
All
Word.
right, you too, Mickey. Appreciate you, bro.
All about the hustle, episode 5,
Episode
man.
5, man. We
Yo,
got